I stayed up until 2:30 this morning, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna get any sleep, so I went and moved to the couch. And I did finally fall asleep, but it was after the time that I was supposed to get up, which was really annoying. I frustrated, but then I had a dream, and it was basically Barack Obama, like, being like my dad, but he wasn't like genetics, you know, he was just like whatever. And I'm just like Barack Obama, and I do not get along. We do not get along, you know, in the AI world. I got really, like, in the real world, because Patrick and I broke up, and then we lived together for a really long time, but he always like left his body, and then like, but I really never ever know if he was in his body or not. I really like didn't know. But you know, so it's like you living with somebody that like changes their like moods and eye pupils quite often. And so like I don't ever know if Patrick's in his body or not. It's not like way back in the day when like he like initially like started doing it, and we were like somewhat trying to like get back together. He would be like, I'm gonna leave for a little bit, you know, and just like this person, and he would like occasionally tell me if this person is like gonna take his body or not. But then we officially like broke up, but we were roommates and stuff, you know. So like I never knew if he was like in his body or not, you know. And so like I just dealt with a guy that I lived with that changed his moods quite often. And then like I had to like control, because like there's some people who would like come in and like try to like take over their body, and I'm just like, one, you're not gonna be a permanent resident in this body, and two, this isn't your stuff. You can't be like throwing this stuff away, you know. And so I'm just like, and they just think it's like it's their body now, you know. And I'm just like, nope, trust me, it's not, you know. And so I'm like, and I'm just like, I have no clue who I'm talking to. You know, I just know it's not Patrick, you know. And people can't come in and throwing his like stuff away. And trust me, I have had some arguments with certain people, and I have no clue who they are, you know. And so it's just, yeah, living with somebody who gets like changes their personality, gets mood swings, and changes their eyes, and like occasionally dresses different, but that's a personality thing, you know, kind of thing. And then people start covering it up by like actually like controlling us, you know. But that's a whole nother thing, and I'm just like, why do we need so many cover-ups? But whatever, you know. And so like when that was going on, you know, it was just really challenging, because I knew like we were just together because we had a house, you know, whatever. And so I'm like so there was one night, you know, I was going out, and Barack Obama took Patrick's body, and we were at Porter Creek. Yes, Porter Creek. And I was like really upset. I'm just like, I just want to hang out with my ex-fiance, you know, like I just want, like, and like everybody was like body hopping, and I was just like so alone. And I'm just losing my mind, like not losing my mind, but I'm just like dying of loneliness, you know. And Barack Obama took his body, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't like Barack. Like at that time I didn't like strongly dislike him. I just like we had different views, you know. And I'm just like, I really don't want to do this, but I'm just like, I am so lonely, and he's actually kind of giving me like somewhat joy. I was like, I'm gonna embrace it. So I had a one night stand with Barack Obama in Patrick's body, and ever since then he's been like just destroying me constantly. Or it's just, he's like, he's not a he's not a python. He is one of those like really big black and like brown snakes. I think he has changed over the years, but he used to be that brown black snake, you know. But now he's like a black snake, and he's like, depending on what country or whatever or what I'm doing, he like alters himself. But like, it's funny, like if I lived in like Canada, I would have a hole in my back because of how often he would like go in and out of that hole, and it's like on my like lower back and stuff like that. It's just, it's awful, and I can't get rid of him. And I'm just like dude, was still losing our country, and you're attacking just like this, like, low class individual, you know, why are you like living way up there, you know? And Barack Obama does not care, you know, and it's just really annoying. And it's just like, and like, all I want is more money, you know? I want pay raises, I want promotions, I want to be able to get back up. Like, I was never up there. It's just those people like to come down and visit me, and like, it's just really annoying because like I just want to go up there, you know, because these people are so adamant on coming down, and I'm just like, why don't you let me visit you? You know? And it just drives me crazy. And so I was like finding like, and then so like the sheriff's department thinks they're like so cool, you know, and they had like body control over me, and so I just spent like majority of the night trying to fall asleep, but they're like, we're not sleeping, you know. And so they like I don't want to say force me, but it's basically force me going around to punch and stab people, and I'm just like, I just want to close my eyes and get rest, you know. My brain needs to sleep. But and then later on, you know, I had that dream, you know, of that, and I'm just like, great, whatever, you know. And then I woke up, and apparently it was just like packed of not knowing how to deal with my sister, and it's just taking it out on me. And I'm just like, I had to go around punching and stabbing people with a knife, like a real sword, with the sheriff department, for you to comprehend that. Like, they really want me to sue them, I guess. In the next, I don't have time, but if Factor really wants me to sue them, I just want them to leave me alone. But if they really want me to sue them, I guess I can find a lawyer and sue Factor of Evergreens. It's a really big company. So I'm sure if they keep doing it, I will sue them, because I don't want to run around with the sheriff department punching and stabbing people with weapons out there. You know, I'd rather stay at home and make real friends with people, bodies, you know, and yeah, but they just really want somebody who has really anger issues and people who have bad what do you want to call it? Not good. Not good. Bad role models, but that's not the word that I'm thinking of. But friends that don't want good things for you, you know. Apparently, that's what they want. So, Tracy can, you know, so I can live up to their expectations. But I'd rather just, you know, go around, practice, you know, skincare and makeup and stuff,